All right, good morning. It's 53 degrees in Idaho Falls. It's 51 in Pocatello. We're in the low 50s for Rexburg, and the sun will be up here very shortly in about 15, 20 minutes. Things are going to be bright into the midday today. We've got some morning showers, all associated with a low that is squeezing up through here and will spin off some waves and make things difficult for us into the afternoon with some heavy thunderstorm chances and some gusty winds, maybe some small hail. It is springtime around here. It should be around 67 degrees. We'll hit the 70s for the afternoon again today. It was 73 yesterday afternoon. Our morning lows a bit more mild as we start the past few mornings and today as well, because we're in the 50s. 47 for yesterday morning. Normally it should be right around 38 degrees. I don't know if we're going to pop any records, 80s, mid to upper 80s, but it does look like we're going to hit the 80s into the afternoons, especially as we get into the rest of this week and into the evening hours. You can almost see the low that is into southwestern Idaho spinning as these clouds and the showers push up. And with the convection of the afternoon, things may be a little tricky. It is a beautiful morning across the falls. Look at that beautiful purple sunrise, that cotton candy look to it. It's in the 50s for the valley. It's 44 in Driggs. It's 39 in Jackson. We're at 49 degrees into Du Bois, and it is 40 degrees in Island Park and Salmon. 46 into Mackey, good yawning. 57 into Blackfoot. These winds, some of them pushing out of the north. They'll be shifting to the south and the west, and they could gust up to 50 miles an hour into the afternoon around here with the possibility of some heavy storms. And we get those temperatures clicking into the 70s with thunder bumper chances into the mid-afternoon. So I think we're going to see some clearing in the middle of the day. You get that bright sunshine in here, push these clouds around a little bit, and you'll start to see again another thunder bumper or two cruise in here with the heat of the afternoon. This is 5 o'clock, and there may be some heavier showers into the southeastern highlands as well as the mountain communities into later on today, and they will die down overnight. We get the heat of the day again tomorrow. That starts popping things up like Jiffy Pop popcorn. You ever had that, Emma? Jiffy Pop, you know what that is? That's the redneck way of making popcorn. It's a redneck fire alarm. Basically, you put it up on. Yeah, it's great fun unless you burn it. That's why everybody loves the microwave at work, right? You burnt the popcorn. Things will be pushing 20+ miles an hour with the winds this afternoon, and again gustier around storms, especially into that drive time around 5 o'clock. For the afternoon, it'll be bright in the midday, and you'll see off and on sun and clouds with off and on shower chances, about 50%. 74 McCammon, 75 Preston. Will be in the upper 60s into Driggs and Jackson. It's going to be in the low 70s for San Antonio, Idaho, and into Rexburg, 73. Into the central mountain areas, just aside from Boise's 81 for the afternoon. It'll be 65 in Stanley and in Mackey, upper 70s into Salmon, and that humid morning feel around here with some moisture around. We're in the upper 40s this morning, in the 50s for some, and it will stay that way overnight after we hit the mid to upper 70s driving into the afternoon with some scattered storms and about a 50% chance of that happening. Things will be even warmer as we get into Tuesday around here. We'll be in the mid to upper 70s, and it looks like next weekend should be a real winter. You're seeing temperatures approaching the mid to upper 80s. But for today in Jackson, a heavy storm and maybe some rains, about a 40% chance of it, 72 for the afternoon. It'll be 78 in Pocatello, and a storm may push through there, especially into the latter part of the day today. After 3 o'clock, it'll be 75 in Idaho Falls. Now this.